Mallards, it is Monday. Today I had a pretty good day at work. The banks are closed because it's a holiday, which means the mortgage companies are closed, which means that my day is like this much slower than it normally is, which for me meant a chance to catch up on some stuff, at least a little bit, which was really nice. And then I came home and I did some work on 10-Minute Tuesdays for Phoenix Tears, just a fair amount of that, and then I watched another episode of The 100, which is also what I did during lunch today, which means I really only have like an episode and a half left of that show before it's over, and I just do not know how they're going to clear up everything in an episode and a half. I mean, the answer is that they're going to have some sort of test and transcendence thing, but whew, man, these last few episodes really putting things through the ringer. Really, really, really putting things through the ringer. It's been pretty crazy. But I'm enjoying it, and I felt both productive and like I had a good time today. So that's been nice. And now I mostly feel tired, so I'm going to crawl into bed. This is a nice, short, sweet video for you. I was trying to think if I have anything else that I was going to consider talking about. I'm not sure. The thing about this season of 100 is that they're versus a group of people who very much believe that personal connection is the problem with humanity, that the fact that you would sacrifice all sorts of things for the people you love is an issue, and that you instead should have no personal attachments and should only care about mankind as a whole. So they raise babies in test tubes, and you don't have familial connection, and I guess there isn't romance or any of that sort of stuff. And their argument is that that makes society better because you're working for the whole rather than for an individual. And the flip side of that argument is you're not really human if you're doing that, or like you've lost what makes us human, that connection. And that sort of thing is really what makes life worth living, I guess. And I would say that that's true. It is interesting that every time one of the disciples, these are the people who like have no feelings, get killed, the leader is still upset and like is real mad that people killed the disciples, but really like why should he care? I mean, he cares because he's building an army for a great war that's probably definitely not coming. I mean, at this point there's 2 episodes left, definitely not coming. But it is an interesting argument / discussion. And I feel like it's not necessarily that if we didn't have personal connection, we couldn't be a better force, like for the greater good sort of idea. But the simple truth of it is that we're not wired that way. I feel like this whole idea of eliminating personal connection, specifically converting people who are like not born into that, is very similar to like trying to stop people from being gay. Like, some people just are. Or people from being left-handed. Some people just are. And so people just have emotions and make connections, and it's part of being human. And I feel like you can raise people to ignore that part of themselves, for sure, but I don't think that you can necessarily make a society where that doesn't exist. And also, I mean, you know, I'm obviously biased towards the people who are the heroes of this series, but I don't think it's a place that I'd want to exist in. I'm living in a world where connection has been limited and changed, and people are miserable because of it. Love might make you do stupid things, but it also lends strength and meaning to your life. And really, at the end of the day, maybe I'm a little bit selfish, and I don't necessarily care about for all mankind, because at the end of the day, we're all a little selfish. And it's okay to be selfish sometimes. It's okay to take time and watch your favorite TV show when you should be doing something else. It's okay to take a minute and relax. It's okay to want to see your friends. instead of something else that you're obligated to do. Because human connection is more important. This is a deep evening thoughts, I guess. I'll see you tomorrow.